Citizen Television.
A lot of time.
Greetings and welcome to another episode of the Planetary Persuader. This is for Friday, May 8th, 2015. I'm Cosmic Kev, your host. It's great to be here with you. And so, let's look at what happened. So last weekend we had the full moon. And full moon was in Scorpio. And the sun was in Taurus. Sun is still in Taurus. In fact, we're in the middle part of Taurus, getting to that later half of Taurus where the sun is at about 18 degrees or so. And another interesting thing happened last week, and that was we had Venus move out of Gemini into Cancer. So Venus is pretty far away from the sun right now. This doesn't happen that often. Venus can't get much further than I think 47 degrees or something like that away from the sun. So it's almost that far. It's about like that right now. So at about 1 or 2 degrees Cancer. So yeah, it's we've got a very wide spectrum away from our Venus, and sometimes when this happens they say we lose track of our heart connection with our love life. You know, you can get kind of detached from your sex life, from what you love and enjoy, and so that can create, you know, a certain amount of confusion. Okay, so in Western astrology we've got a moon in Capricorn for Friday. Moon goes into Aquarius on Saturday afternoon. Good time for a party, right? You know, social, 11th house rulership and all of that. Sun in Taurus, things tend to be mellow. We try to work on what makes us satisfied. You know, the key phrase is I have. And I mean, the worst thing about this is probably inertia, stubbornness, greed, you know, avarice for things, jealousy. But on the good hand, there's, you know, creativity, taking delight in the simple. I have one Taurus friend who's actually his birthday. I have a couple of them whose birthdays are today. And that's, I'm going to say, give a shout out to Tyler, turning 31, and to Steve O'Brien, turning 60 years old. Today, so happy birthday to you folks. Getting back to our astrological issues here, we've got Mars changing stations this week too. On Sunday night, Mars is going over into, or rather Monday night, into Gemini. So Mars moving away from Taurus, which has been the bridge builder, into Gemini, which is more of the communicator and the traveler. So there's going to be this focus now where we want to look more at our ability to have mobility. You know, people will be working on transportation issues and whatnot. And it also puts a little more weight on our own ability to communicate. Now this is the last week, I think, before Mercury goes retrograde, so you know it's going to happen on the 18th. So I just want to, you know, prep you, get you ready for that before we get any further here. But yes, Mercury is in Gemini, and so without any further ado, sign by sign, your horoscope on the Planetary Persuader.